Hi, you haven't got rid of me yet. I'm still around. I'm around all of you. And I always will be. I will be that star in the sky, shining down on you. I'd just like to thank the many people who have helped me over the years. And I have my soul sisters and brothers. You all know who you are. There is Lisa, Frank, and Frank, Barbara and Graham, Helen and Ron, and lots of other people. And I want to thank Jackie and Chris for organising the wedding. The wedding was just out of this world, and we all had such a lovely time. And it was so natural. Yeah, and of course, as you see here at the funeral, we're at the Uniting Church at Eleanora, and they have been utterly marvellous to me at leisure time, where I used to paint. I taught painting at leisure time for over 10 years, and the people there have given me so much support. Also like to thank the RSL Columban, because they have been so marvellous to me. The people, the staff have looked after me so well when I go in there, and Alan can always put me in there when I was a lot better than I am now. He used to put me in there, and they'd look after me while he did the shopping, just keep an eye on me. And he'd come back and see if I was okay, and looked after me really well. And the veterans at the RSL have taken me to their hearts, and they give me a lot of love and affection. And when I was diagnosed in the COVID ward on Alan's birthday 2 years ago, and they only gave me a few months. But as you see, I've lasted quite well. It hasn't been an easy journey, but I think we've had all our fundraising, and it's been marvellous. And the affection I've had of people in the club and people in the area around, and the support I have had has been marvellous. Very good. Also like to thank Sandra Johnson from the Women's Cancer Centre, because she's been a mine of information for us, and she has helped so many people and saved so many lives. And there's 700 of us with cancer on the Gold Coast, and you know, a lot of the ladies can't afford the medicines that you need. Some of my medicines have cost us $2,500, basically because I was a year out. If I'd been diagnosed this year, they would have covered it. And even some of my bandages cost $50 and $100. Not $50 and $100. They'll cost $10 and $20 on my arms, you see, these bandages. And my legs, of course, I've had a couple of bad falls. And these girls can't afford it. So any donations would be welcome for Sandra. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. And of course, my darling Alan, who I couldn't have done this without. He's been so marvellous. And I'm just going to read this out, because it's some of the things that I feel, you know, about things. Do not cry for me, my darling, as you are the love of my life. Lots of people do not meet the love of their life. We have been so lucky. But just remember, I'm still here by your side. I am the sun that shines in your face and brings you light. I am the star shining bright. I am the rain refreshing the earth. I am the bird in the sky. I am the crowds, darling. I am the thoughts in your head. Miss me, darling, but let me go. When you're lonely, go to our friends. Laugh at all the things we used to do. I would like the memory of me to be happy. I would like to leave a lot of smiles when life is done. I would like to leave many happy memories. The love that is deep with me for you will reach you from the stars. Darling, you have been brilliant. Someone that gets up with me in the night can sometimes be 8 times a night, and he gets no sleep, and he never stops. It takes him nearly 2 to 3 hours to get me dressed in the morning. And he's been utterly marvellous to me, as you all. So I hope I haven't forgotten any of you. Yeah, I'd like especially to thank Lisa and Frank, Barbara and Graham, Joyce and Graeme, Helen and Ron, Colleen, Chris and Jackie, because they were, if we rang them up, they were there for us if we needed them. So, in this, but I just want for you all to enjoy yourselves now and think of all the happy times we have had. And I think the fact that you've all supported me so much has saved my life for this long. I've had a great life. I was brought up in Scotland, and after the war you had the tenements with the beds in the wall, and then we lived in England for quite a long time, and I went to London by myself with 10 quid when I was in my early 20s, and I became a croupier and an executive of the Metropole Hotel at Brighton, and used to train croupiers in. And I've had a great life in Australia. I used to run Mingles for Singles in Brisbane for 15 years. And then with Alan, we had our storage facilities and we won major awards, Australian, Australasia awards with our businesses. And then when Nikki died, we started Forever Shining, and we send memorials all over the world in all stainless steel and all different materials. But just remember, darling, I love you so much, and all the people and all my soul sisters and brothers that looked after us. And it was Colleen who, at a drop of a hat, would come round, and any of them if we needed them. So I thank you all for my life, and I hope one day I'll see you all up there with me. Thanking you all for coming, and please enjoy the refreshments. Bye for now.